Have you ever wondered how modern holsters became so durable, sleek, and secure? Well, it all started with a critical moment in the early 1970s. A life-or-death situation, a firearm falling out of its holster, and an FBI agent realizing something needed to change, forever. This is the story of how the Kydex holster revolutionized firearm carry, and it begins with one man's quest for a solution, how it began. In 1972, FBI agent Bill Rogers faced a problem that no law enforcement officer ever wants to encounter. While in the field, during a high-stakes confrontation, his firearm dislodged from its holster. This wasn't just inconvenient, it was dangerous. Imagine being in a moment where your life is on the line, but your most important tool, your firearm, isn't where it's supposed to be. Rogers knew this was more than a one-time issue. For years, leather holsters had been the go-to choice for police and military personnel. While they were reliable in many ways, they had limitations. Leather could warp over time, lose its retention, or fail to provide the level of security required in fast-paced, physically demanding scenarios. Bill Rogers knew there had to be a better way. Jack of all trades. Now, what makes this story so fascinating is that Rogers wasn't just any FBI agent, he was an innovator. Before his time in law enforcement, he had hands-on experience working with materials like fiberglass. This knowledge gave him a unique advantage. Instead of accepting the flaws of traditional holsters, Rogers started experimenting. His mission was clear: create a holster that could keep a firearm securely in place, withstand the rigors of field work, and still allow for quick and easy access when needed. He tested various materials, including some that were commonly available in manufacturing, but nothing worked quite the way he envisioned. The discovery of Kydex. Then came the breakthrough. Rogers came across a material known as Kydex. At the time, Kydex was a relatively new thermoplastic developed in the 1960s for aircraft interiors. Why aircraft interiors, you might ask? Because it was lightweight, incredibly durable, and resistant to temperature fluctuations. Perfect for high-stress environments. Rogers quickly realized that this material had untapped potential. It could be heated and molded into almost any shape while retaining its strength once it cooled. With this, Rogers saw an opportunity to completely transform holster design. He got to work shaping and molding the first prototype Kydex holster. How Kydex revolutionized holsters. Unlike leather, Kydex didn't warp or degrade with exposure to moisture or sweat, two things law enforcement officers often deal with in the field. It offered precise retention, meaning it could securely hold a firearm in place, but still allow for a smooth draw under pressure. Think about that. A holster that could provide both safety and speed, a combination that was almost unheard of at the time. Additionally, Kydex's moldability meant it could be customized to fit different firearms perfectly. This was a huge leap forward in holster design. Before this, holsters were often one-size-fits-all or required extensive manual adjustment. With Kydex, every holster could be a perfect match for the specific firearm it was designed for. Impact on the firearms industry. Rogers' innovation quickly gained attention. His Kydex holsters offered a level of functionality and reliability that the industry had never seen before. By the late 1970s, the design began to catch on, first among law enforcement and later among civilian gun owners. It didn't take long for Kydex to become a household name in the firearms world. Fast forward to today, and Kydex holsters are everywhere. From tactical gear to concealed carry, they've become the gold standard for anyone who prioritizes security and performance. And it's not just holsters. Kydex is now used for knife sheaths, medical equipment, and even aerospace applications. Why this matters today. What's so remarkable about this story is how it reflects the power of innovation. Bill Rogers wasn't satisfied with the status quo. He recognized a problem, used his knowledge and creativity, and pioneered a solution that continues to impact millions of people to this day. Next time you see a Kydex holster, or use one yourself, remember that it all started with one FBI agent who refused to let a critical mistake define the future of holster design. Instead, he turned it into an opportunity to revolutionize the industry. In fact, we believe the Kydex holster works better with our concealed carry setups at Relax Fit Tactical. So, what's your take? Do you use a Kydex holster, or are you still rocking the traditional leather style? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.